Eddie Brock, the league leader in wins, preparing to take the hill. Can the ace deliver another gem in this one? It's the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming at you right after the break. One down. Eddie Brock, the next Giant to hit. He's a major topic of conversation, the rare two-way player at the big league level. It's pretty early on in his major league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around the game.
Yeah, Boog, hard to not get excited about a player with this much athleticism, this much.
Oh, now this ball is driven into the left center field gap. And he's got a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
One out, runner at second. Now it's Matt Chapman. One out and a runner at second here in the finale of this four-game set. Squirts away a little bit. This one in the air, center field. Merrill on the move. And there's two down.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 5, Taylor Ward.
So runner at second, two down. Taylor Ward, the next Giant to hit.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
This ball's chopped on the ground.
Way to go. You're here. You're here.
Fires over to first. And that'll do it. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And on the hill for the Giants, Eddie Brock. He leads the entire league in wins, and every time he grabs the ball, you expect results.
Yeah, he's coming right after hitters, Boog, setting the tone from the jump and giving his team a real chance to stack up some W's.
He's not just a pitcher, he's a gamer. Shows up every fifth day ready to compete.
That's why every rotation wants a guy like him, just flat out reliable, just like you, partner.
Brock, ready to go. Looking to set the tone right out of the gate.
Yeah, but he needs to come out aggressive but composed as well. A clean first frame can settle the whole dugout.
And that one is lifted in the air. Brennan gets under it. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Tatis with some impressive production lately. That's ripped into the outfield. And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. He's someone that really beats up on right hand. Tatis runs. Tap to first, but it kicks foul. The 0-1. That's smashed towards center. Bader takes it in for the out. Two down.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 5, Bravo.
Here's the 0-1. Tatis runs. Cut on and miss. throws, save. That's a stolen base.
Really nice swipe of second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time, man. Such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Nada for the Padres in the opening frame. We'll go to the second in San Diego. No score on the show. Back here for the Sunday night showcase. So here's the Padres DH, Gavin Sheets. Sheets starting as the designated hitter, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And his on-base percentage this season is right around .350. Fought off foul. Now 1-1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Out to short. Adames tosses to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Oh, but we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Second inning here, no score. And a foul ball. Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar. He's been a great free agent sign. Andujar with a homer in his last game. Ripped to short. Play made. That ends the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Brock digs in. Not a lot of traffic this inning, but he's got the power to change that with one swing.
Yeah, and that's the kind of threat that keeps pitchers honest, even with 2 outs and no one on.
Nice grab. Throw to first, and they get the out. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres. Brock looking to recover after the leadoff hitter gets on.
Well, 1 on, no outs, and the pitcher's job now is controlling the situation. Focus on this next hitter and move on.
It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Slap the other way, foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Got him swinging.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Hey! Ground ball left side.
Nope, that's
and
foul.
that's just foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
Hey!
Cronenworth off of first with 2 away. The 0-2. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. Brock back on the mound to face the heart of the order singing.
Yeah, and this is where you got to sharpen your focus, Boot. No freebies. Make quality pitches and trust your plan.
Hey!
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Hey!
Strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Sheets in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
This one in the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
The batter.
Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-1.
Nope.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2. In the air, right side. And that'll fall for a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
So this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Up next for the Giants, the designated hitter, Eddie Rock.
Brennan off of first with 2 away. And that one fouled off. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. To second, there's Cronenworth. That's the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. What a stop. Fires to first. Got it. What a play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Fermin in his 4th year, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Low in the box again. takes a strike. Two down, nobody on. This to third. Three up, three down, inning over. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Major League Baseball is on the show. Brock back to work, third time through the lineup, Zingy.
Yeah, and this is where pitchers make their money, Boo. You got to stay sharp and mix it up here.
Brock back to work. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. In time to Devers, one away, bottom of the 6th.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson.
Hey! Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Line drive, he brings it down. Nice play.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here's Ramon Laureano.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Hey! Two down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Two outs, runner at first. Eddie Brock, the next to hit, 1 for 3. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Matt Chapman to the plate in this high leverage situation. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get them home. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Giants 1 and the Padres nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The designated hitter,
That one close, ruled the ball, and it's 1-0.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. Gavin Sheets goes deep, and we are all tied up.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boog. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And the batter will be Xander Bogaerts. Back to work after the leadoff tater, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, I love me some taters as well, but it's time to lock back in. You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Stays alive. 0-2 now. Sets him down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So digging in now for San Diego, Miguel Andujar. His righty-lefty splits there. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. The throw to first. He's out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman,
And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. So they even it up here as we head for a good finish to this one. 8th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. Brock stepping in now. 2 outs, traffic on the bases. He's got the hammer in hand, and all he sees is nails.
Well, if he drops one in, this one is over, Boog. Big spot right here.
That one is absolutely belted. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 run is in. Devers headed home. Now a relay to the plate. Tag. Save it home. And the lead is up to 5.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
So runner at second, 2 down. And here is Matt Chapman. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground to the left. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 9 batters hit in the inning, 5 come around to score. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants 6 and the Padres 1. This is the Sunday night showcase on MLB The Show. Brock back at it, pitching with the lead.
Yeah, it's always a little easier, but only if you protect it, Boog. He's got to lock in here. Can't let this game seesaw.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Brock into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Here's the 0-2.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day.
The first baseman.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
The 0-2.
Nope.
Well, with the big lead, they can afford to let him keep rolling out there.
Anytime it's safe for that starter out there on the mound, it's a really good opportunity to give the bullpen an extra break, because those are the guys that you're going to depend on down the stretch. Credit the offense for giving him tons of run support.
And that's a strikeout looking. Went back to the screwball, and it was worthwhile.
Boog, I think even when you know he's got that pitch in his arsenal, you're still going to have a hard time recognizing and reacting to it unless you've seen it several times. And honestly, if you can hit that pitch, I'm concerned, because you probably can't hit anything else that he throws. That one right there locked him up.
Tatis in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Late with the swing there. And Tatis able to stay alive. 2 down, nobody on. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Nothing doing there for the Friars. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Keegan Aiken.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
So 2 down. Here's Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
Popped in the air. Left field. Ward has a beat on it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants take the finale here. They win the series 3-1. Brock was really productive at the plate in this one. Put in some good innings on the mound as well.
He was a major contributor offensively, Boog. Some really good at-bats. The way he pitched was just maple on the donut. What a special talent.